What's going on, everyone? My name is Mike, and of course you guys are watching Mr. Mike 12,000. So right now I'm in the process of downloading iOS 9 Public Beta 2. So I'm downloading this for you guys, actually. I'm going to basically just check around iOS 9, see what's new in it, and give you guys my basic overall impressions of the public beta so far. Apple's probably most likely going to add more stuff to it, but right now, what they did add, I'm going to tell you guys what I like about it and what I don't. So I'm going to wait for that to download, and we're going to go from there. Alright everyone, so I just got back from the gym, and I had a little bit of time, not much, but I did have enough to play around with the brand new iOS 9 Public Beta 2. So I'm going to tell you my likes and dislikes about it. So the first thing that caught my eye when I installed iOS 9 was when I went under my messages, I can actually see now uppercase and lowercase on the keyboard. Now that's a huge advantage that Apple's adding to their keyboards because many people have asked for it. Before, all you could do was double tap on it and it would have caps lock, but now if you simply tap once, it will change to uppercase. If you double tap, it will do caps lock. And then if you don't tap at all, it is stuck in lowercase. So that's something new that Apple has added. A bunch of developers have loved it so far, and I gotta say, I'm not a developer, but I'm loving it. Something new that Apple has added in iOS 9 is a battery icon. And if you don't know what that means, simply just go under settings. There is now a tab called battery. If you hit that, there is a mode called low power mode. Now, this is going to save us a ton of time from grabbing our charger every time we're out, and it's going to be super convenient for every single individual with an iPhone. So basically what low power mode does is, reading right from my phone, it says low power mode temporarily reduces power consumption until you can fully charge your iPhone. When this is on, mail fetch, background app refresh, automatic downloads, and some visual effects are reduced and disabled. Now, I think this is awesome because if you are at that concert or you're out with your friends and your phone's at 20%, something new that Apple has added, if you turn on this low power mode, it will reduce all of these things and disable them, so your battery will last you until you get home, until you can plug it in. Now, another thing that Apple has added with the battery that I do want to point out, if you do turn on low power mode, the battery in the top right corner does turn yellow. That's something different that Apple has added along with low power mode, because the battery was always white now, ever since iOS 7, I believe. And then it was red once it hit 20% or less. But now, if you hit low power mode, it does change the battery in the top right corner to yellow. So now on to the things that I don't really like about iOS 9 that Apple has added. The first one is in Photos. So in Photos now, when you go to it, they added two different albums, and as you guys can see on my screen right now, they added a selfies album and a screenshots. Now, the reason why I'm not too crazy about this is because I understand if people take selfies, but they really don't need an album. Maybe if you're like a top Instagrammer or like a photographer, I understand that. But for the 90% of us that have iPhones, we don't need a selfies album. I don't feel that's necessary. And then the screenshots, I guess it's okay. I'm not too much of a fan about it, but it is what it is, I guess. Another thing that Apple has added that I cannot stand at all, like this is my least favorite feature in iOS 9. And even with their additions and the public betas upcoming, I still think that this is going to be my least favorite feature. Closing out the apps now. Now, if you guys don't know what I mean, simply just tap on your home button twice, and it will bring up all your running apps. And the thing about this is, in iOS 7 and iOS 8, I really liked it. It was clean, it was easy, it was efficient. This one is super weird, annoying, and I can't really tell which apps I close out. So if you look on my screen right now, I could slide between the apps, but I could accidentally like close out two of them at the same time if I didn't want to close that one out. And that's what I don't really like about it, that's all. I just feel that the format of it is sloppy. I don't think it's right. And then along with that, I just don't like it. Now, a lot of people were saying that in iOS 9 they were having bugs with it. I've had about 3 or 4 people tell me to not download public betas that Apple has released. But I gotta say, I downloaded it within the first 5-10 minutes. Yes, I did have that lagginess because it is a beta. But it's like super fast for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm on an iPhone 6, but it is super fast for me. I can't really complain about the speed of it. It's very fast. But other than that, I do enjoy all the features, I guess, other than closing out the apps and the extra albums added to Photos. So if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns about this video or any of my videos in particular, please leave them in the comments box below. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it or want to see more content that I have. And if you do want to do that, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button below or right here. It will do the same action for you. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you in my next video. This has been Mr. Mike 12,000 and I am out. Peace. Have a good one.